Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Betwixt the Between Tarot today. This is your reading for July 13th through the 19th. Where does the time go? I can't even begin to imagine. It's slipping through my fingers so fast. Anyway, thank you for being here today and for spending some time with me. Time is a valuable commodity, and I'm grateful for the minutes that you spend with me when I release readings. It means a lot to me. Also, keep in mind this is not a one-on-one reading. This is a general reading. So if anything connects, it's still yours, but not everything is going to be a perfect match. So hold on to what you can and let go of the rest. Thank you. All right, Sag, here we go. Let's take a look and see what's going on with you in the past. In the past, intuition, high priestess, I love her. This is about knowing yourself and about using your intuition. You felt very comfortable in your own skin and with the decisions that you've been able to make. The ceiling at the top of this card doesn't exist. So it's a card of unlimited potential. And you have felt that power within you to be able to move about and to create things and to do very well and to grow in your, and to expand. The King of Cups is also in your past. This is an energy of just love and being balanced emotionally. I love that for you. Being balanced emotionally is one of the hardest things that we can ask for. It's knowing who you are and being aware of how you respond and react to other people. It's being compassionate and being diplomatic and kind to others. The King of Wands is where you are in your current position. You're starting to take some action on being a leader, being a visionary, very charismatic, magnetic. People are inspired by you, and you are fiery and passionate about the things that you love and that you enjoy. You've had some time coming up in the future position. You're going to be thinking a little bit more about childhood and those moments of nostalgia, feeling that things were so good or so bad when you were a child, and looking at them through a different set of eyes and appreciating those moments as you recall them. The card in the final position for the future is the Eight of Cups. It's walking away from something that no longer serves you, something that hasn't given you any good or anything worthy. It's just made you feel things that you didn't need to feel or that you didn't want to feel. So in looking at the Six of Cups and thinking about the nostalgia, you may be deciding to leave behind some of those childhood memories that might have eroded your self-worth or your value and made you not feel as strong or as vibrant as you truly are back here as the King of Cups and the King of Wands. Being powerful and knowing yourself and feeling good about yourself. And now it seems that in the future, you may be walking through a portion of time on your timeline that might be a little bit more sad and not quite as self-confident as you have been in the past. So it looks like you might have hit a bumpy spot there. But let's take a look at the next level and clarify, see what we can find out about more about you. The Ace of Wands is doing the thing. You've got the spark of life, action, creation, passion, desire. Those wands are about doing things that are creative and wonderful. And this card in particular is saying, do the thing. But you have to remember that value requires commitment. So if you do the thing, you are going to have to make an effort towards it. It's not just going to, this idea that you have isn't just going to come and burst into flame in the room and ta-da, there it is. It requires commitment and effort for that to happen. The eight of Swords here, we were talking about perhaps a time had come when you were not feeling like your best self. In the past, you had felt that you had everything under control, but somewhere along the way, we've got some negative self-talk that's coming in, some imposter syndrome, the feeling that you're not good enough or worthy, where in fact you truly are, because that card is sitting connecting to the King of Cups, who is stable and loving and diplomatic, compassionate, balanced emotionally, and he's also sitting on this King of Wands right here. And the King of Wands is magnetic and a leader and charismatic and inspires other people. So this card of Eight of Swords here, of feeling that negative self-worth, it really is just something that is in your own mind and nobody else's, because your proof down here is that you are not an imposter. You are good enough. You are strong enough. It's just a moment of weakness, a moment of fatigue that might be wearing you down. So do what you can to turn the volume down on those negative self images and thoughts, because you truly are valuable. The Seven of Wands, stepping up and speaking your mind, picking that hill you're going to die on and setting boundaries that are firm and solid, and this is how it's going to be and this is how I'm going to do it, and making everyone aware of the fact that you are not going to be taken advantage of, or if somebody hurts your feelings, being able to say it. Using that voice is important. There is a little bit of a mystery coming up for you, something that is unknown, something you're not really prepared for. There's a feeling too that I'm getting right here as I'm looking at the rabbits there. There's also a sense of pulling away perhaps and having a wall around you. You might be feeling that with that Eight of Swords, this is where I'm getting this information, is the Eight of Swords and not feeling very good about yourself. You might actually be building walls around yourself to protect yourself and not living life as fully as you could, but also at the same time, the mystery of not knowing and not being prepared to face what life might be offering you. Keep in mind too, though, that the sun does come up, Sagittarius, so it may be a moment where you're feeling kind of dark and mysterious, and that you don't quite know what to do, but the sun does come up again and there is clarity. It's just a moment, it's just a period of time on your timeline where you're feeling a little bit more subdued because you aren't aware of all of the facts. The Page of Swords, here we go, another Page of Swords. We've got a lot of people in this reading. A lot of people that these could be your characteristics or the characteristics of someone in your tribe. This Page of Swords is stepping forward here. Sometimes I'm going to say it since it's going to be touching the Eight of Swords, is sometimes the Page of Swords will get caught up in his own thoughts and lose track of what needs to be handled, meaning he will fight the things that are invisible rather than the things that are real. So that can be a downside of this Page of Swords. Also too, for someone else for this page, it could be just asking a lot of questions and being restless and not feeling comfortable in your own skin for a time. So I can see where you would feel that way, being connected to this Eight of Swords, where you don't feel like you are your best self, where that negative self-talk has come to roost. All right, the Death card. I'm actually happy to see this Death card, to be honest. This Death card isn't about somebody else dying. This is about a version of you that you're moving away from. You may finally be seeing that you are not this person, and you may be seeing the truth about who you truly are. The Death card is more about an epiphany, about reality, of seeing things in a new light. It's a change. It's a beginning. It's an ending. It's unexpected. And it is a release. So I'm happy to see this card because it means you're finally starting to see yourself or you will be, because it's right here on almost in the almost happening right now and almost into the future. You're just right there where it could be starting, where you're starting to see that you are valuable and you are important and you do make a difference and people love and respect you. So, Two of Swords, it's something that you don't want to face, something you'd rather not look at or see. You're following your intuition. See that crescent moon up at the top here? This is my symbol for a following intuition and following your gut. It's also time, though, to take off that blindfold and put the swords down and make a decision on which way you want to go with this. It could be something that's on your plate that you need to take care of. If you don't pay attention, things only get bigger. So it's my card of ignorance is bliss. You know, if I don't see it, it's not there. So take a good look within and pay attention to those things that need attention. They need tending to, I should say, right? There we go. Oh, gonna go? All right. And we have the Tower. I'm not upset about this. I'm not upset about this. In fact, it's a good thing, because once you had that death of ego and that death of thought and the way that you were thinking, it burned everything down to the ground, to the foundation. So you're starting out brand new and fresh. Don't look at this tower as destruction. Look at it as the forest fire that burns and makes the ground more fertile. Through this change and the different thought processes that you had, it has opened up a whole new world for you and made you more fertile, and your thoughts are stronger, and it's only an improvement. It's only an improvement. Next card we have here. I love this. I love this so much. I love it. The Fool. You have cleared the path now, and now you're ready to start on something brand new. It's a fresh start. It's an adventure. It's being free-spirited, and it's an opportunity. You know, we have this moon over here with all the mystery and not knowing what you needed to do. Well, now here you are on the precipice of jumping off this cliff and into a world of light. Look at that. The sun is right there. Clarity. When you take this step, the image will clear and you will have more clarity and more understanding for what is happening. This is personal growth that we're talking about here. You're changing, you're evolving, you're seeing things for what they really are. It may have started back here with the Six of Cups, and as you were a child and learning what things were, how the world worked and how the world moved, and knowing that you had to walk away from it. It may be the acceptance of all of that and seeing that you have burned through the fire and you've come up like the phoenix now. And now it's time for you to take those steps for a new start and a new beginning, and leaving all of the drama and the past hurts behind. Oh, gosh, that's really tender. That makes me almost want to cry. Oh, my throat got all tight. Oh my goodness. Ace of Pentacles. And something is taking root. This is a card of being grounded and about feeling more like you're in your body and you're not just floating around it. It's also a new job opportunity could be coming up. Money could be coming in from an area that you aren't even aware of yet. Maybe an inheritance. Maybe Uncle Bob owes you money and now he's going to finally pay you that $50. But something is going to change. A new opportunity is right here. And you are finally feeling grounded and whole and able to take that jump into the next step. I'm touched. That is really quite touching to me. That moved me. All right, let's take a look and see what spirit guides have to say. They want you to know. See what your guides want you to know. Come on. And that is protect your peace. Lush gardens have invisible fences. Like we had talked here about building a wall, like you had built a wall around yourself. Perhaps that is something that it will protect you as you move forward. Protect your peace. You don't have to have that wall up that everybody can see, but it can be an invisible little cautious step back kind of thing. All is well. Chaos is just dance disguised as chaos. So it may look crazy, but in reality, it's just normal. And celebration. Enjoy your victories with others. You do have a wonderful group of people in your world, Sagittarius. You do have a good tribe. Take some time and spend it with them and celebrate one another and your successes, your new growth, and all that is about to be brought clearer into your mind. So, that's beautiful. I really enjoyed doing that reading for you, Sagittarius. A lot of growth and a lot of pain, a lot of ache, but it feels in my solar plexus, it feels happy and like a release, like a relief for you. Like you have finally seen things for what they truly are, and you're able to let go and blossom. So I'm happy for that and for you, Sagittarius. If anything resonated with you, please don't hesitate to hit the like and the subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow, and I am grateful for the time that you have given me today. It means the world. And I hope that things go well for you and that you find peace. And I will be back and we'll talk again next week. I'll check on you then. Bye for now.